Okay, good morning and welcome back to Cards and Coffee. We are utilizing the interactive cards to dialogue or to pull out a part of self and then to dialogue with that part using tarot. Okay. In the description box, there will be questions for reflection. If you want to do your own self-exploration with this card and what comes up for you, feel free. Okay, this is going to be posted on Friday, so TGIF, let's get this one loaded up and ready to go so we can go enjoy a Friday. The weekend started. Okay, what part wants to be seen on Friday? Seen and heard. On Friday, which... Okay, which part wants to be seen and heard? I formulate the questions using the structure of the chakras or the energy centers. And next week, I will be asking different questions or formulating them in a different way. Okay, I know I just had a long reading for, I guess, what will be posted on Thursday. So I really, hello. Well, all right, so we've already had a reading with this one. So, a fun TGIF card. Okay, fun part that wants to come out. Hey, Adam and Eve, soulmates. We've got the bunnies, we've got fertility, we've got the swans, they mate for life. We've got, this idyllic, blissful, scene. They're naked, they're free. Okay. Let's see what this part has to say, wants to say. Be seen and heard. Okay. I have, okay, the base chakra. I have, okay. What are the physical things that this part needs to feel? Safe. No. Okay. Maybe these, but not this was a mistake. These are okay. Okay, to feel safe. I'm going to put this up like this, like I had it today. Okay. So cute. Wow, I'm so glad to have a happy looking card. I hope it's going to be happy. Well, now that's weird. So I picked up, I'm going to have to watch this and play back. I'm going to load this up anyway. But what's odd is we have the soulmates, right? The divine masculine to the divine feminine. Okay? Masculine's taking the initiative, making the offer. Okay, to the divine feminine. By the way, the divine feminine and the masculine, they're energies. So if you're a male, you can still play the role, the receptive role of the divine feminine, while your partner, a female, might be playing the divine masculine role, which is more assertive. Okay, but I digress. Interesting that I must have picked up the deck and shuffled, but I left the King of Cups over here. What came out, and I saw it after the fact over here. What came out in I have was the Queen of Cups. So now we have the divine masculine and the divine feminine with the Six of Swords. And I'm going to take this as a message that the divine masculine sitting over here by himself, not even shuffled up in the card, may be feeling removed from the divine feminine. Or the divine feminine is trying to call in her lost divine masculine, her partner. Okay? So now I wish you could all tell me, what do you want me to do? Should I put this guy back in the deck and see where he comes out? Or should we leave him? Where should we put him? Oh, well, first of all, let's deal with this. So I have, in order to manifest, right? Like I have, what do I have? Well, I have my ability to focus, meditate, create, intuit, call in my divine counterpart. Okay? And I'm moving into calmer, safer waters by doing so. Or I believe that that would help me to feel safer, to feel protected, to feel, even braver and more courageous and victorious. Bottom of the deck cards, right? Like I have my intuition. I have this psychic, almost like psychic connection to call him in, to call him back, to call him, like wherever he is. Like maybe I don't even know because he's not even a part of this deck, but I know he's out there. I know he's out there. He also seems to be looking in a different direction. Let's put him back in the deck. Okay? But we know what we just saw, right? I mean, that's crazy. Okay, it's not a giant leap to figure out what this part wants, is it? But I mean, which part are you resonating with? Which part are you resonating with? The female, the masculine, Eden, the idyllic, the utopia, the swans, the bunnies. I mean, what? It's like they're on an island all on their own. I need a pen and paper around here. I can start writing things down. Well, this is probably not the time to look for that. Sorry. Apologies. Okay, so another 6. 6 of Swords and 6 of Cups. I just talked about these two running together in yesterday's reading. Okay? I talked about how this guy, I believe, I'm not sure, shows up here, 2 sixes, moving into calmer waters, right? And healing the inner child, bringing back thoughts of a simpler time. Okay, so I want to go back. I want my soul. This is a soulmate card. Oftentimes people read it as a soulmate card. I read it as healing the inner child, but also nostalgia, simpler times, fondness, remembering people in our childhood, but also a longing for maybe this soulmate. The king of cups was over here. Like, I know it's out there. I haven't met him yet, but I know, and I feel like this queen, she knows. I want to bring in my soulmate. The sun, childhood bliss, joy, Kundalini energy, shining bright, having fun, creativity, the joy of life. We just went through Snowmageddon here in Texas, and it was, my windows were all covered because I was trying to conserve energy, and it was, I was so glad when the sun and this came out and the skies are blue and we can get outside. It's just like this big deep breath of life and happiness, and it's life. There he is, King of Cups. I want to enjoy life. Feel like I'm engaged in life. I need my soulmate to do that, is what this part is saying. I can and I will. I can and I will. I can and I will. I need like a little shocker button that shocks me if I've talked longer than 30 seconds, I think. Okay, I can and I will. Again, this card came up yesterday, and strength just really wants to show up all over the place today and yesterday. Okay. I will figure out which parts of what I've created I want to hold on to, right? I'm going to harvest, and which parts need to be pruned away, or which part of what I've grown needs to be thrown back into the compost pile. I will take time to consider all of those components for what I want to build, what I want to create in this physical world. It's going to require strength. It's going to require courage. It's going to require some inner work, some truth. But this is my path. This is the path. Where I am right now is in alignment with almost like, destiny, fate. And I know my soulmate is out there. I just have to figure out, maybe I have to figure out myself. Maybe I have to figure out what it is I want, so that I'll call that particular soulmate into me. What record scratching might be saying? There's more than one soulmate. Yes. We have free will. I love. Woo, dear heavens. Okay. This is banter. It's not conflict, but it can be inner conflict. It can be kind of the wrestling around, like in, maybe dialoguing with other parts of yourself. about who you are, what you want to grow, who you want to call in, what's right for you, where you've been. There's that. Where you've been, where you want to go. It's change. It's energizing. Maybe what I want is someone that kind of challenges me. I want someone that that will challenge me, that will help me to grow, to maybe break out of, this is more fun. What would be like a example? Like when like teenage boys play like your mama, right? They're messing around, or when they're rustling around in the living room, or when they're like talking trash to like push their friend to try push themselves a little bit further. Yeah, you won't do it, you so and so, blah blah blah. I'm not gonna say it on YouTube. I like that. That kind of energizes me. I still may be conflicted on this opportunity that I have and where I want to take it, where I want to plant it, what I want to do with it. I need to really study this a little bit more. I need to, maybe I want to invest even. What do I want to invest in? Okay. I speak. So, so the song that I was hearing earlier was Islands in the Stream, right? Isn't that that's Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers? I think it's Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers. Because they look like they're actually on a little island to me. It's just them, just the two of them, and the little critters. Yeah, I want to expand. I want to grow. I want this wheel to turn in my favor. I really, I can't see how that could happen, but I'm saying, at least I'm saying that's what I want. I'm saying that I want to grow. I'm saying that I want to learn. I'm saying that I want to maybe even see things differently, see things in a different light, in a more expansive light. I want to be more hopeful, maybe. Maybe I want to be, after a loss or a dark time, I want to be hopeful and expansive and believe that I can have this. I'm certainly open to it. Seven of Cups. I see. Another 5. I see, conflict though. I mean, this is a different type of conflict. I can see, in my mind's eye, I'm thinking, Could be a lot of it could be problems in communicating this to someone. It could be problematic to express my truth, in that, you know, someone could get hurt. You know, who that is, I don't know, but this won't be, you know, in my mind's eye, it's not easy. It could create some problems. Look at those clouds. You know, and am I spending time in fantasy and delusion? Or is there real possibility? Is there real hope? Well, I don't know, because I don't know what I want to put in my cup yet. I'm not clear. Do I have a plan to back up the fantasies? You know, I'm fantasizing about all the things that could maybe all the things that could go wrong, but also all the potential of all the beauty that could, and love that could come forward. Like, I just it's like I'm this hopeless romantic, right? I want change. I want something different. Yeah. Okay, and what do I know? Woo! A rebirth, being reborn, judgment at the bottom of the deck. Could be judge and the world. Yeah. I mean, I know there's an end, and there's an ending to a long cycle, something that I've been, a cycle that I've been in for a long time. This could bring me to the end of that cycle and into a new beginning. It could make me feel resurrected. If I could just get that, you know, if I could just get there. And it would be, you know, an ending, but also, you know, a brand new beginning. Well, like I just said, I'd feel resurrected, you know, new life. I mean, look, 10 of Pentacles. Under that, you know, creating a legacy for myself. Isn't that what we want, right? Love just makes the world go round. The sky is bluer, the bunnies are mating, the swans are swimming, the birds are singing only for me. You know, we all know what that feels like. Okay. Every day is sunny when I'm in your arms, baby. Birds fly by the window. Okay, what is my roll? What's my roll? Oh, I'm so happy this came out on Friday. You know, feels good. We also have, I think Venus is in Pisces. So, you know, yeah, it's nice to just be in that like real dreamy, like I'm just thinking about love. Like, what could it be like? What would it be like? What What would my soulmate, what would my perfect mate be like? What would we do together? How would life be? Yeah, I just want to kind of sit here and, oh my God. Did you see that? Oh dear. Give me a second. Yeah, and as I'm sitting there like contemplating and looking off, this bird just comes like a jet towards my window. Scared the bejuju out of me. Okay, did anything flip? Okay, what's my roll? What's my roll here? What is this? What is the role this part plays? What is the role? Doobie doobie doo. Doobie doobie. What is that? Strangers in the Night? Cracks me up. The songs I get. Oh, okay. Calling in a new love. Keeping you hopeful. No. Wow. Okay, thank you. Goodness gravy. Okay. Keeps us faithful. Okay, having faith. Look, and then there's the cup. Grace, forgiveness. Looks like a pregnant lady. Connection to source, connection to the higher, wiser self. Let me get that up closer so you can see. Oh, it's funny. I have my little magenta jacket on. Magenta is the color of, faith in life, feeling, safe and secure and trusting in life. Discovery. Oh, these came out yesterday too. These are very well shuffled, by the way. Healing the past. And quest and adventure. Having faith that I can heal, that I can continue moving forward on my path and believing in more, striking out, taking those risks, keeps me going. It keeps me moving. Do I have any fears, or what would make me feel safer? Ooh, a fear of being a victim, maybe being hurt, maybe being used, maybe of the past, of the things that I've done in the past, coming back to bite me in the butt. But I can't, I want to be in fantasy. I want to call in my soulmate. I am worthy. How would I feel if I didn't have to work so hard? Oh, thank God, this is going to be... I feel if I could believe, if I really stayed faithful, if I wasn't worried about the past coming back to bite me in the butt. How would I feel if I didn't have to work so hard? Perfection. Ugh. I'm going to hold this up to you just to see this a little bit clearer. Can I believe that I'm perfect as I am? Can I believe that I absolutely am worthy of having this love, that there was nothing, you know, that my path and all of the choice points and the lessons that I've learned, they were just part of getting me to my divine partner. And it wasn't anything that's so horrible about me in particular. It just was part of the learning growth process. Let's see what perfection's about. Yeah. Are you being too hard on yourself and consequently on others? Begin to look for what's right and good in your world and you will see it. Where am I presently focusing? Knowing what's right and telling others about it might not be the best way of being. Key ideas: alienating others, feeling alienated, seeking perfection, deeply desiring love, transformation ahead. Keywords: uniqueness, friendship, and acceptance. Yeah. So, you know, like the king over here was like alienated from the entire deck. He was like left behind. Which was just so weird. I mean, magical, amazing to have that as part of the reading. Okay, no, this deck. Okay. Again, all of these have been shuffled very well after the last reading. All right, let's get some final messages here. Ooh, not for you. This one says nope. Okay, not for you. A change in the wind. So we do have change here. Change in the wind. And we have change. We have 2 5s. So it could be also, since we have wands and we have swords, so we could have the difference between like passion, life path, and ideas and mental energy. You know, kind of maybe changing life path based on, you know, changing of thoughts. Okay. A change in the wind. I said that. And to the sea. Could be some travel. Seven. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's go ahead. Not for you. Okay. A clear knowing that something is being denied you. Rejection is God's protection. There are times when it appears that because this really seemed to be, no, I won't. I'll just they do have a specific relationship message in this book, but they have a general oracle message, and I'm kind of deliberating, like, should we focus on the relationship? Because we did have the soulmate. We do have the, I think I'm going to keep it more general. There are times when it appears that no matter how deeply you desire something, no matter how hard you work at something, the result you seek always seems to elude you. It's as if you don't really get to be in the game and you feel you're just watching from the sidelines. King of Cups. The appearance of this card indicates that you are not going to attain what you want right now, that indeed your dreams for the exact thing will not be fulfilled. This is a time to radically accept that not everything is available to you when you want it. Take heart, for there are benevolent forces who desire the best for you and have a much clearer idea of what is for your highest good. Rejection is God's protection. Something much better will make you truly happy. That will make you truly happy is on its way. Trust this. Okay. So, in the past, if there was, loss or, hurt in relationships, something about this card over here, fear, maybe something that you've done in the past, planted a seed in the past, will come back to bite you in the butt. It seems like this message is saying, okay, well, maybe that just wasn't for you. Maybe there was a reason why all that had to go down the way that it did. And there's, the king is here. It's kind of separated, but we still see him. Okay, and then we've got TikTok at the bottom of the deck. So divine timing for sure. All right, a change in the wind. Change in the wind. A sense that unseen change has been initiated, preparation for a storm, awareness that your plans are not on firm ground, feeling a shift, uncertainty about which direction the winds will blow. Yeah. It's human nature to yearn for certainty and resist change, to want the world to remain consistent like a zebra stripe. Yet nothing in human experience is black and white, nor will anything remain static. The one thing guaranteed is change. Now is time of transformation as other conditions are temporarily moving out of sync with your desires and expectations. Stay the course and remember that even storms serve to clear the air, scatter seeds, and nourish the soil for better things ahead. Life is about to get interesting. Anticipate it with curiosity as you wonder what is coming in on the shifting winds. The unknown is where the magic lies. There's a similar message yesterday. You may even have gotten a change in the wind yesterday, which was the reading right before this one. I can't even remember now. And to the sea. To the sea. Being in flow, returning to source, recognizing how pieces fit together, a natural pattern of events. Did I say that earlier somewhere? Isn't it wonderful when you feel yourself in the flow of life, when events and conditions seem to engage you in a way that is fluid and effortless? This card reminds you that going with the flow is exactly what you need to do right now. Ride the wave of opportunity formed by perfect conditions. Allow trust and faith to guide you forward as you flow like a river into the sea of life. All right. Well, thank you, dear Hive. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and thank you for being here. Thank you for taking any time to leave me a comment, to hit like, to share, to subscribe, to do anything, any of those things. Cost you nothing and mean a whole lot to me, and help my community grow, or just, encourage me to keep doing what I'm doing, which I feel very passionate about. Actually, I think I'll leave these out. Okay. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.